You are the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with, by Jim Rohn. Think about that for a second. Who are the 5 people closest to you? Are they pushing you towards growth or holding you in comfort? Today on the Wats Good Family Podcast, we're going to talk about just that, the company you keep. Thank y'all for tuning in. Man, that's such a profound topic. I landed on this doing and thinking about, man, I'm trying to grow, but in growing, you can't grow by yourself. You can put in a lot of effort and a lot of work, but there's a team. You need a team behind you, and you need people on your side who are going to motivate you to be better and to achieve something greater than yourself. How do you choose who's going to work beside you? One of the best dynamic duos I can go to, Batman and Robin. Now, Batman adopted Dick Grayson because Dick Grayson had a similar tragedy. So Batman's idea of taking in Dick Grayson, training him, making him Robin, was to give him an avenue to funnel that anger towards. Probably not one of the best examples, but again, they came from similar backgrounds and they became one of the greatest dynamic duos known in comic book history. And they elevated one another to be better and questioned each other on if something was right and if something was wrong. Batman needed a Robin, and there's other superheroes. Let's take Demon Slayer. Tanjiro has Zenitsu and Inosuke that motivate him to be better and to push forward, so that way nobody has to suffer the tragedy that he went through when Muzan destroyed his family. Okay. The company you keep, they were all working towards a goal in Demon Slayers. They were working towards a goal in crime fighting with Batman. So in giving those examples, what does the company you keep say about you? Are they motivating you to be better? Are they holding you in comfort? Or are they holding you back? What are the conversations that you have with your friends? Are y'all talking about how y'all are going to elevate to the next level? Or are y'all just talking about, hey, you know what, man, we're good where we're at? Now, we talk about growth. A lot of us want to grow and want to achieve something better, not realizing that sometimes you may have leeches attached to you. I'll put it to you like this: God can't move you to that next level because at your current level, you have people that you try to move with you to that next level, but they're not meant for that next level. They're not next level ready. They're at the current level. So God can't progress you to that next level and to going further because you're still stuck with, we'll call them, the leeches. Now, just because right now at this moment you may not be talking about growth with your friends, that doesn't necessarily make them leeches. But if they're your friends and you can't share your real dreams and your real goals with them, then what are you around them for? What purpose do they serve? Good question. I mean, think about it like this. As a Christian, which I am, I go to church, and I go to church to be around other like-minded individuals like myself so we can gather together and serve the God that we serve. I don't have to go to church to be a Christian. I can read the Bible here at home. The Bible says, where 2 or 3 are gathered in the midst, there I dwell. God dwells within his people. Church is just a building where, again, like-minded individuals, Christians, i.e. us, gather together to celebrate and worship our God together. Now, why do I bring up Christianity when I'm talking about the company I keep? Because in finding a church and in joining a church body, you're joining individuals who will hold you accountable in your Christian journey. And as you progress on in the journey, you have people there that will help you get to that next level within Christ. So you got to think about it like this. If Jesus had to have his followers and his disciples, now mind you, Jesus didn't choose the best of the best. He chose tax collectors, fishermen, sailors, and told them he would make them fishers of men because they were already fishermen, but he said he'll make them fishers of men. But if Jesus had a group with him and he was God in flesh, what does that say about us? I mean, think about it. Jesus was all the way up there and he had to have disciples with him to train them. But to have those people there, that support system behind him to where he wasn't in this journey alone. Granted, he was the Messiah, he was training and teaching, but still he had those disciples there that were along for the journey because they had to be. So in saying that, what does your company say about you? Now, I'm not putting you in the place of Jesus. No, that'd be crazy. Who would do that? What I am saying though, as a human being, we need human contact. This is an introvert telling you, yes, at the end of the day, you have to have human contact. And as the quote said, you're the average of the 5 people closest to you. What does that say about you? Look at your starting 5. Are they on the legendary status? The 1996, 1995 Chicago Bulls status? Are they LeBron James with the Cleveland Cavaliers status? They with LeBron James with the Lakers status? They LeBron James with the Heat status? They Kevin Garnett and the Timberwolves? They Muggsy Bogues and the Indiana Pacers? Like, what's your starting 5 telling you about you? Are they the Monstars from Space Jam? What does your starting 5 say about you? How do you fit into the equation? I mean, think about it. I'll tell you all like this. This is another quote by Jim Rohn, and I laughed when I stumbled upon it. If you hang around 4 broke people, you'll be the 5th. If you hang around 4 problem solvers, you'll be the 5th. So you will become a product of your environment. So what is that? Again, what does that say about you? We're gonna operate off of the assumption that you and your crew are talking about goals. You're talking about moving towards the next level. So what does that look like for you? I know for me, I'll use back when I went through basic training and what that meant for me. I went in at basic training, I was 260 pounds. Yes, I was a big boy. Came out of basic training, I was 230 pounds. My first 2-mile, I didn't even finish it. My last 2-mile to graduate basic training, I finished it in 16 minutes flat. Now, throughout that process, I had my drill sergeants helping me, but even when my drill sergeants went home, I had my battle buddies helping me. I had battle buddies who were literally, come on, D, let's go. Come on, let's go. Hey, come on, we're going to go run today. And it motivated me to be better and to strive hard and to push harder, to dig deep. Does your circle motivate you to be better? Like when you look at them, are you like, man, you know what? John is driving trucks and Susie is a freight broker and Jimmy is a forklift operator. Like, are you like, okay, I'm gonna rise to their level, or are you like, okay, I'm just gonna, well, I'll figure out something. Are your friends trying to tell you, hey, look, bro, why don't you come get your CDL? Hey, bro, get your forklift license. Hey, bro, get your freight broker's license. Hey, bro, let's do this. Hey, bro, like, let's do that. Now, I'm not saying y'all can't have fun. I'm not saying that y'all can't go and do what y'all want to do. Cause I mean, I got friends and we have a blast. But on that same token, we're also talking about how we're gonna get better. What are we gonna do to get better? And how can we go about achieving better? You know, this podcast, I'm grateful because my wife motivated me to do it. I have a cousin who was saying, hey, DJ, if you want to do it, do it. There's people behind me that believe in me. So I've made a year. Now I'm working on my 2nd year. And I'm still I'm still aiming for the moon. And if I land on a star, then I'm doing something. Heck, I'm doing something good. So what is your circle? What is it saying about you? How does it describe you? How does it fit into you? How do you fit into it? How is your circle pushing you to be better and to do better and to want more and to strive to be more? How? Because if y'all are going around doing the same thing each and every day and getting the same outcome, well, it's time for you to rethink what you want to do. And it's time for you to move in a position to where you can start doing what you want to do. Why stay stagnated? Why stay in a level of complacency? Let's again, I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again. Ability promotes growth. If you think about any time you've grown up, you've met with growing pains. Now, is your circle pushing you through those growing pains, or are they like, oh no, little baby, come lay down? No, man, you ain't gotta do it, man. Nah. What is your circle saying about you? How are they motivating you to be better? How? Think about it. The company you keep speaks volumes about you. I'll tell y'all like this. The wrong company will drain you. The right company will elevate you. And that's by me. So think about that as you go through this week, as you plan your next moves. Look at the people around you. Ask yourself, are they here to help you? Are they here to push you? Or are they just here for your entertainment? Yes, friends can be entertaining, and we can keep people around because they entertain us to keep us from being bored. I'm going to leave y'all with something my grandpa said, and it's something I believe. God rest his soul. You don't want to be the smartest man in the room, but you for damn sure don't want to be the dumbest man in the room. But that's all I got for y'all this week. Thank y'all for tuning in. Be on the lookout. What's Good Family Podcast is growing. We're in the process of making our own website. It will be www.whatsgoodfamily.com. You can interact with me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. So y'all don't be afraid. Let's grow this community together. I'm gonna be really pushing out content on TikTok and on Facebook. Instagram, I'm there, but I'm not there. But y'all can I'll respond to anything that anybody reaches out to me on. But yeah, be looking out for more content on Facebook and TikTok. And as I always say, if you're new to this, go and hit that like, follow, comment, share, and subscribe button. If you're true to this, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and pull up a chair and welcome to the fam. Peace.